What's up, everybody? I'm Finn McKenty. This is the Punk Rock MBA. Today I wanted to talk about something that I know a lot of you guys deal with, that I'm dealing with today pretty intensely, which is self-doubt. I think almost all of us, especially, I think most people that are watching this are creatives. Creatives all deal with self-doubt. That is like a universal thing because we are inherently emotionally invested in our work. That's what makes us good at what we do, and it's also what makes us feel these negative emotions, right? The positive and negative emotions are intertwined. You can't have one without the other. You can't create amazing, beautiful, cool, new things that come from an emotional place without also being vulnerable. Like, you put everything you have into this thing, you put it out there, and if people like it, it makes you feel fucking awesome. And if people don't like it, it makes you feel fucking horrible, right? Like, it's the highs and lows, and that's an inevitable part of what we do. And when I say creatives, I don't just mean like artists and photographers and graphic designers. If you make a product, you're a creator. If you started a business, you're a creator. You created a business out of nothing. Like, if you make, write or any of this stuff, if you make something, you are a creator. And if you make something, you are emotionally invested in it. And self-doubt is an inherent part of that. We all deal with it. So for me, I'm just going to start by telling you all the things that make me doubt myself so that you know what's going on in my head, because I think maybe some of this stuff is going on in your head too, and maybe by sharing this stuff it might make you feel a little bit better. So first of all, I hate the way I look. I think I'm really ugly. I hate the sound of my voice. I think it sounds really stupid. I feel shitty because I don't get as much traction as I want for my content. Like, I put something out there and maybe a couple thousand people or something watch it, or a couple hundred people watch it, and that's not good enough to me because I feel like it has to be hundreds of thousands or millions of people or it's worthless. And then I get mad at myself for doubting myself. Like, it's like, stop doubting yourself. Stop being so negative. You should be more confident. And then it's just this cycle of like, I'm mad at myself for being mad at myself, which makes me more mad at myself. And it's just, it's so easy to just go down the cycle of doubting yourself and hating yourself and feel like your brain is just a scrambled up mess that's totally broken, and you should just fucking quit and go home right now and just lay in bed and never come out from under the covers, because nothing you ever do is ever going to be successful and nobody's going to like it. I'm not exaggerating. This is literally how I think all the time. And I hope that I'm not crazy. I hope that somebody watching this feels the same way. And I'm just putting it out there because I think it's helpful for us to know that other people are dealing with the same stuff that we are. It makes us feel like, okay, I guess I'm not the only weirdo in the world that thinks this way. So you should know that everybody doubts themselves, I think. And like, honestly, I don't trust the people who are so confident that they believe they're going to win all the time, that they have zero doubt. Those people, to me, are either delusional or they're lying. They're either delusional because they think that they are fucking superhuman and everything they touch turns to gold, which is just not true of anybody, or they're lying and inside they're thinking all the same things that I am and that you might be thinking, but they're too scared to let anybody see that, and so they put up this front of being so confident and cool and everything I do is a fucking win. And if you're so insecure that you're unwilling to like admit that you doubt yourself, well, that tells me something about you as well. That tells me that maybe you need to work on that a little bit. But anyway, know that we all doubt ourselves. At least the good people doubt ourselves, and know that it is an inherent part of being a creator, that self-doubt and those ups and downs and feeling great, feeling like when you put out something great, you feel like you're on top of the world. And then when you put out something that you don't like, or that other people, like maybe somebody says something shitty about it online and you just feel like absolute fucking garbage, that's part of the game. Like, I mean, we should all try not to be on that roller coaster all the time, but realistically, it happens. So just don't beat yourself up about it. And then the other thing, it's okay to doubt yourself in the short term, but you have to believe in yourself in the long term. Like, I doubt myself every minute of every day, like I said, but I know that if I just keep at it, if I keep getting up to the plate, if I keep swinging, eventually I'm going to hit a home run. It's just only a matter of time. And it might take me 100 times, or it might take me 1,000 times, it could take 10,000 times, but I know that if I keep at it, eventually it's going to work. Maybe I'll never be the best in the world. I'm sure I'll never be the best in the world, but that's okay. Like, you don't have to be the best in the world to be good enough, to be happy. It's a false dichotomy that a lot of us put on ourselves, that either I am number one, either I'm the best in the whole world, or I'm a piece of shit, right? It's not one or the other. So it's okay to doubt yourself in the short term, but you have to believe in yourself in the long term. You have to know that if you just keep going, eventually it's going to work. And it might not work the way you have dreamed it would. It might, work. It might take longer than you thought it would, but it will work. The only way that you can prove those doubts true is by quitting. Like earlier today, I was like, fuck this. Like, what am I doing? I should quit. This is fucking stupid. Nobody cares about anything I'm doing or saying. Like, why am I making these videos? Why do I bother with all this fucking stuff? Why don't I just quit? I'm wasting my time. Well, you have to believe that if you keep doing this for months and for years and for years and years, eventually it's gonna work. Like if I look back on where I was at 10 or 15 years ago, it is just night and day. Like I've actually achieved more than I thought I would. Like the goals I set out for myself like 10 or 15 years ago, I beat those like by a mile. And it's only because even though I doubt myself constantly, I kept going. So I guess that's about all I have to say on this. I just wanted you guys to know what goes on in my head. Maybe it will make you feel better to know that I'm probably doubting myself in the same way that you guys doubt yourselves. And also wanted to encourage you to just not quit. Don't prove those doubts right. It's okay to doubt yourself in the short term, but believe in yourself in the long term. That is what I'm asking of you. Okay, guys, got it off my chest. I hope it was helpful, and I'm going to sign off now, but I'll see you next time.